financing. So our next lecture is about Musharaka mode of financing. That is some review of Musharaka mode of financing. Musharaka mode of financing is very famous, not only in Islamic banking, but it is also famous in conventional banking. You can see this type of investment, Musharaka, in conventional system. But in Islamic banking, this is the most important interest-free investment. But in conventional economics, that is totally based on interest. So in this lecture, we will discuss the process of Musharaka mode of financing and the difference between Musharaka and conventional mode of financing in detail. So first of all, Musharaka. Musharaka means partnership. Musharaka literal meaning is sharing. Here please. Musharaka means partnership and sharing. So Musharaka involves an investor placing capital with another investors, with another person who can be investor, who can be entrepreneur, but both partners share their capital and both sharing the risk and rewards. Again, Musharaka involves one investor and second entrepreneur, both share capital. They place their capital in one partnership and they share the risk and rewards after the completion of investment process. After the proceeds of investment are achieved, then both partners share the risk and rewards. So now I'm going to the picture to further explain its way of investment. You can see here, entrepreneur is one thing. Both partners are called Mushari. Both partners are Musharik. First partner, entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means manager who can work goods, who is the best manager, can manage the projects, investments. Who is the entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is Musharik, also Musharik. Musharik means he contributes the capital into venture. Entrepreneur एक पार्टनर है जिसको मुशारिक बोलते हैं. मुशारका में एक पार्टनर है, वो क्या करता है, एक बिजनेस में वेंचर में क्या करता है, कैपिटल कंट्रीब्यूट करता है. And other partner who is the investor. Investor can also be entrepreneur, no problem. यहाँ इन्वेस्टर भी एंटरप्रेन्योर हो सकता है, दोनों हम बिजनेस को हैंडल कर सकते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम. Investor also contribute with capital, make a contribution of capital. Also makes a contribution of capital. Is also Mushari. Now the venture, the business is continued. All kind of business carry on with risk. After the completion of investments, the proceeds of investment, the outcomes of investments are appeared before the partners. Now they will share profit and loss. They will share in profit and loss. So this type of investment is called profit and loss sharing. Both partners will share profit in case of profit. Both partners will share loss in case of loss. But one thing very important, loss will be shared according to the amount of investments. Loss will be shared according to the amount of investment. That is very important point that we will discuss detail in this topic. Loss will be shared by two partners according to their amount of investment, according to their contribution into the venture. जो लॉस होगा वो इन्वेस्टमेंट या कैपिटल कंट्रीब्यूशन के रिगार्डिंग वो बियर करेंगे. But profits will be distributed between two partners according to terms and conditions, according to the predefined shares. अब प्रॉफिट प्री डिफाइंड शेयर के मुताबिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूट क्यों होगा? प्रॉफिट प्री डिफाइंड शेयर के मुताबिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा क्योंकि हमारे इस बिजनेस में, इस पार्टनरशिप में एक तरफ मुशारिक इन्वेस्टर है, दूसरी तरफ मुशारिक इन्वेस्टर भी है और साथ साथ इंटरप्रेन्योर भी है. अब इंटरप्रेन्योर एक्स्ट्रा वर्किंग कर रहा है, यहाँ पे पूरे कारोबार को लुक कर रहा है, ओवरलुक कर रहा है, मैनेज कर रहा है, उसको मॉनिटर कर रहा है. जबकि इन्वेस्टर इज डूइंग स्लीपिंग पार्टनर. सो इन्वेस्टर विल रिसीव his share of profit according to the predefined ratio. Definitely, entrepreneur will earn some extra profits. He will earn some extra profits against his services in the form of entrepreneurship, in the form of management. So this extra profit will be rewarded to the entrepreneur, investor, not to the simple sleeping investor, sleeping partners. Entrepreneurs को ज़्यादा शेयर मिलेगा प्रॉफिट में से, इन्वेस्टर को कम शेयर मिलेगा. क्यों? इंटरप्रेन्योर इन्वेस्टर है दोनों मुशारिक, लेकिन जो इंटरप्रेन्योर मुशारिक है वो एक्स्ट्रा वर्किंग कर रहा है यहाँ पे, so he will get more profits. So now we are going to the further explanation of Musharaka. Hopefully you understand everything about it. So now we are going back. Okay. So the difference between Musharaka and Musharaka arrangement, Musharaka mode of financing, and conventional banking. In Musharaka mode of financing, two partners, which we discussed earlier, can set the share of profits for both partners. Okay. In Musharaka mode of financing, both partners can set their share after negotiation with specific ratio. But losses must be proportional to the amount of investment. जबकि लॉस क्या होगा? इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट की प्रोपोर्शन के मुताबिक होगा. अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट में शेयर वन पार्टनर का 70% है तो वो लॉस भी 70% बियर करेगा. अगर किसी का इन्वेस्टमेंट प्रोपोर्शन 30% है वो 30% लॉस बियर करेगा. ये नहीं होगा कि जिसका शेयर 70% है वो भी 50% लॉस बियर करे, जिसका 30% शेयर है वो भी 50% लॉस बियर करे. ऐसा नहीं होगा. बोथ will bear the loss according to the proportion of investments. So this is a simple. No, I am going to the further difference, the detailed difference between conventional banking and conventional loans, conventional investments, and Musharaka mode of financing. Conventional mode of financing. The conventional mode of financing predetermines the fixed rate of return on a loan advanced by the financier, irrespective of the profits earned or loss suffered by the debtor. So, in conventional mode of financing, the financier, the conventional bank predefines a fixed rate of return will be paid to the financier, will be paid to the investor, irrespective of the profit or loss earned or suffered by the debtor. So, the conventional institutions, the conventional banks, the financier in conventional system have no concern about the profit or loss. They are concerned with the fixed rate of return. वो fixed rate of return क्या होगा बेटा? 13%. 1 लाख बैंक ने लोन दिया और बैंक कहता है कि ठीक है आप बिजनेस करो, मुझे कोई कंसर्न नहीं आपको प्रॉफिट हो गया लॉस. After 1 year you will repay 1 lakh plus 13,000. That is the conventional mode of finance. But Musharaka mode of financing does not support this fixed rate of return. It is based on actual profit earned by the venture. This mode of financing is the profit and loss sharing mode of financing. The Musharaka mode of financing, we find the presence of risk. This presence of risk makes it acceptable in Islamic economics. Risk is the key thing. Risk means the partnership is held for partners in specific venture that is on the risk. This venture, this business can earn profits or can bear loss. अब मुशारका में बेटा रिस्क कंफर्म है. हो सकता है बिजनेस में प्रॉफिट हो जाए, हो सकता है लॉस हो जाए. तो इसको जो एक्सेप्टेबल चीज बनाती है मुशारका मोड फाइनेंसिंग, वो रिस्क की प्रेजेंस है. ये बात सही है. और कन्वेंशनल लोन्स को, कन्वेंशनल फाइनेंसिंग को जो चीज आराम डिक्लेयर करती है वो प्रेजेंस ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है, फिक्स रेट ऑफ रिटर्न है. ओके, सो the financier in interest bearing loan, the financier, the conventional banks in interest bearing loan does not suffer a loss. They have to earn. But in case of Musharaka, there are the chances of loss because risk is here. The partners can suffer a loss because the risk is here. So the key point is that fixed rate of return makes conventional mode of financing haram, and the presence of risk makes Musharaka mode of financing halal in Islamic economics. This is one line, a statement, one line explanation of this topic. Hopefully you have gotten this point. Now I'm going back to explain further this. Okay. So further explanation, simple explanation, Musharaka is a joint partnership where two or more persons combine their capital and form a business, and all partners share the profit. All partners share the profit according to specific ratio, while The loss is shared according to their contribution in the joint venture. So this is the further explanation of Musharaka. Musharaka mode of financing must must have the following features, otherwise it will be imbalance. The first feature is that all parties should be capable of entering into a contract. They should be mature. They should be mature. They should be of legal age. They should be of legal age. Of legal age to which banks defined as Islamic bank वो consider की जाए. क्योंकि यहाँ हम बेटा commercial laws के issues हैं. ये बहुत commercial laws के अनुसार का mode of financing में different Islamic mode of financing में exist नहीं करते. The contracts must take place with free consent of the parties. जो भी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा उसमें सारी पार्टीज इंडिपेंडेंट होंगी, किसी का इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं होगा दूसरी पार्टी। ठीक हो गया? जब वो दोनों एग्री हो जाएंगे देन द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विल बी कंटिन्यू, अदरवाइज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विल बी इम्बैलेंस। अगर कोई एक पार्टनर दूसरे को फोर्स करके इन्वेस्टमेंट कराता है तो वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इनवैलिड होगा। ओके, different features, different forms of Musharaka mode of financing, different forms of okay. In Musharaka, every partner's first part I did highlight. The first form of Musharaka, in this type of mode of financing, all partners have a right to take part in the management and to work for it. But both partners can be agreed upon a condition that the management will be carried out by one partner, the other partner will not work for the Musharaka. In this case, the second partner will be sleeping partner, silent partner. Now, in case of after the process of investment is completed, investment is entitled to the profits. Now, investment profits will be distributed among the partners according to the pre-agreed ratio. But now, silent partners will be entitled to the extent of investment. He will be entitled according to the extent of his investment. For example, the sleeping partners can be granted less profit because of his zero contribution into the management, and the ratio of profits should not exceed the relative size of his investment in the business. ये नहीं हो सकता कि प्रॉफिट्स जो है वो इन्वेस्टमेंट साइज से ज़्यादा बढ़ जाए। अब स्लीपिंग पार्टनर्स को 30% उसने इन्वेस्टमेंट की, उसको 40% प्रॉफिट दी जाए, ऐसा नहीं होता। Okay. So simply here the sleeping partner will earn profits to be allocated the share of profit according to the extent of investment. So investment के extent के मुताबिक profit मिलेगा, लेकिन इस केस में जो other partners है, he will be rewarded another part from the cost. अब उसने मैनेजमेंट परफॉर्म की है, अदर पार्टनर उसको वेंचर क्या करेगा, वेंचर will decide for such partners with the manager the specific amount of wage, okay, as he performs entrepreneurship. Okay, now the second situation. First situation is Sleeping partners will be rewarded according to the extent of his investment. उसके उसके स्लीपिंग पार्टनर्स को उसके इन्वेस्टमेंट एक्सटेंड के मुताबिक ही प्रॉफिट मिलेगा। और लॉस भी बेटा दोनों लॉस के बारे में अपने माइंड में ये बात की लॉस ऑलरेडी loss of the investment, loss of a business will be distributed according to the extent, according to the share of investment. इसमें कोई दूसरी राय नहीं है, इसमें कोई चेंज नहीं है। Loss according to the shares, but profits can be varied according to the predefined conditions. Okay, because workers will be rewarded in the form of wages, and sleeping partners will be rewarded with the profit according to the share, not extra amount in the form of wage. Okay, second options. If all partners agree to work, okay, then all partners will be agent of each other in all matter of the business. वो दोनों बेटा एजेंट होंगे, दोनों एंटरप्रेन्योर्स होंगे। So in this case, both will be rewarded with wage. That will be the part of cost, and both will be rewarded the share of profit according to their investment share. Now I'm going to third. अगर दोनों बेटा काम करते हैं, दोनों को वर्किंग की वेज डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगी और प्रॉफिट शेयर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा according to their share of investment. The third one is the unlimited, unrestricted partnership. Unlimited, unrestricted, and equal partnership, in which partners enjoy completely, in which partners enjoy completely equality, complete equality in the area of capital management and right of disposition. So all partners are equal in capital, 50% capital, working 50% working. Then both partners will be agent and guarantor of each other. दोनों बेटा डेफिनेटली इक्वल वर्क है, दोनों एक दूसरे के गारंटर भी होंगे, एजेंट भी बिजनेस में। Okay, the fourth one situation. This is a limited partnership. This type of partnership is occurred when two or more parties contribute to capital, contribution in kind or labors. In this case, each partner is only agent, not guarantor, because both parties, two more parties contribute a capital fund with money, and some contribution in kind of labor, like one partner provides lands extra, one partner provides his labor. So in this situation, each partner is only agents. Agent means they will present their investment, but they will not be guarantor of each other because they are not equal. गारंटर उस वक्त होंगे जब दोनों इक्वल परफॉर्म करेंगे, कैपिटल भी इक्वल होगा, लेबर भी इक्वल होगी, सब कुछ इक्वल होगा। जब कुछ सब कुछ इक्वल नहीं होगा, देन एजेंट तो हो सकते हैं अपने अपने पार्टनरशिप के लिए, लेकिन गारंटर नहीं होंगे। ओके, फॉर बोथ फॉर्म्स ऑफ पार्टनरशिप्स व्हिच वन डिस्कस अर्लियर, बेटा वही बात, प्रॉफिट विल बी शेयर्ड, ओके, upon which they are agreed. इसको एग्री हो जाए प्रॉफिट इसके मुताबिक होगा, and loss will be distributed according to their share, their contribution of capital. That is a simple way of the simple mode of financing, Musharaka. So this mode of financing is very clear, is very famous in Islamic banking. So now we have done two things. First, we have done the working of Musharaka and the form of Musharaka. The common thing is that profit will be distributed according to the predefined conditions, and loss will be distributed according to the extent of partnership, and the difference between conventional banking and Islamic banking, the conventional mode of financing and Musharaka mode of financing. In conventional mode of financing, fixed rate of return makes conventional mode of financing haram, and the presence of risk in Musharaka mode of financing makes it halal in Islamic economics. That is the brief introduction and comprehensive explanation of this model. So you have, hopefully you have, now we are going to start. The next one is the home financing Musharaka. That is a further type of Musharaka that is very famous nowadays. You can find home financing Musharaka. Home financing Musharaka you can find in many Islamic banks counters, even in conventional banks counters, which display Islamic bank counters like B banks. You can enter into the B bank, any branch of B bank, where you will find Islamic Bank Al Habib, like where they will define home financing, leasing, car leasing, different items they will define. We will discuss this home financing in detail in the next lecture. Now, I'm going to close because we have to share your questions and answer session. Okay, Allah, please.